Find function is nothing but technically, syntactically, how to use the find function is we can create a function first. We can create a function. This function name is search. It is our own function. Search function is expecting a value. That means search function is expecting actually price. Okay. Whenever you pass the price, this function should return the price which is less than or equal to 10,000. That means we created a search function which will accept the price, and it will return only the price if it is less than 10,000. If any price value is greater than 10,000 in not matching with this condition, it will not return that. So search is going to return only price which is less than 10,000. Okay. Now we are writing like this. So console.log. Console.log. First, we will put result, right? So let. So result is equal to, because we don't know the type yet, I will keep it as let result is equal to collection. The collection name I will define as, this is the collection name, price. I will put in a clear way, products price. I will write like products price. Okay, that is the collection name. Our collection is products price. In the products price, we need to find dot find. We need to find which one you want to find and return. I need to find based on this condition, right? Based on this function. Find is a function which is expecting a function inside it. That means it is expecting a function inside it. Actually, this find function is expecting a function inside it. And remember, this find function is returning an array. It is returning an array of number type. That means this find function is returning an array. And remember how it will find based on a function. That means you have to write actually a function inside it. That function will find out your value and return the value. It will find out and return the value. But already we written a function called search. Then we can directly pass that search function into it. We can directly pass the search function into it. Now what happens here is, in this concept is every value. So in this what will happen is every value defined in the array. So that means this is the array. In array, whatever the value is at 0, the first value will be sent into this search function. What search function is doing? It is taking that value. So that is passing into this location. This is price, price. And that search function is going to return only if it is less than or equal to 10,000. If it is less than or equal to 10,000. In that case, what happens is, if the value, the 0 value is less than 10,000, that will be stored here. That will be stored here. And it will go another here. That means at 1, again it will pass the 1 value. It will get the 1 value. It will verify. Like this, it will verify every value. But find function, what it will do is, it will return only the first value. The first value that is matching with that condition, it will return that value and it will store that value. The first value that is matching with the condition, it will store and return the value. So not all the values, right? That means actually, now what is happening here? Let's see. So it is returning the value and storing in this result. So result is a number. Let's print that result. Console.log. I am printing the result. That means returned value is, I want to print that return value that is in result, and I will save this. I will compile and run. I will compile and run, and you can see that it is saying that find doesn't exist, because find is a function which is introduced into Typescript and JavaScript into the latest releases. It is available, but only the point is it needs a configuration of version number. Means that you will learn later in a file called tsconfig. How to configure Typescript you will learn. As of now, don't worry with this error, because it's simply saying that I can't find this function in my library, because we haven't configured the library for Typescript to tell into which version library it has to use and compile. That you will do later. As of now, no worry. Even you got an error saying that find doesn't exist, we know that it can recognize and run, no problem. It will run. Only the point is, it says that in my library I don't have this find, but it can understand the find function and it can run it. So what you do is, you run node array demo.js. Even it is showing an error, it will compile successfully into JavaScript and run the JavaScript, and you will find the result. C2000 is there. And remember, it returns the first occurrence value. So now here, don't think that, suppose I will say 5000 here. That means when I run this now, when I compile and run this now, again, compile and run this now. Now, when we run this, you can observe here, when we run this, it is showing 5000. That means now don't think that it will return the smallest value first. It will return the first occurrence value. That's what I said, that occurrence value. That means now don't think that it will find the less than 10,000 first value, means which is the less than 10,000, and first value it will return. No, it doesn't, based on the condition returning. Actually, by condition it is searching and returning the first occurred value in the collection, first occurred value in the collection. And you can see it is returning only one value. It is returning only one value. That is actually the concept of find. So this is an example of how the find option is used. This is an example of how the find option is used. Same filter option also. But what is the point about filter is, it can return all values. That means actually it returns an array. It returns an array of all values. All the values that are matching the condition, it will return all the values. So for example, see here, we are